Assalamu alaikum friends, today in my video I will tell about yellow-belled ball python. Over 3 million ball pythons have been exported from Africa since the 1970s. Many more are bred in captivity every year, making them one of the most popular pet snake species. Yellow belly ball pythons usually have a cleaner belly, with a checkered pattern on the belly edges and no speckling in the middle. Within 2 years of purchasing that odd-looking ball python, Soleimani had proven that the yellow belly trait was genetic. Wild ball pythons live in forests, open grasslands, and agricultural areas. They're found in 17 countries in Western and Central Africa. However, the primary export countries are Ghana, Togo, and Benin. These countries are full of grasslands and agricultural areas where ball pythons can slither unnoticed through the underbrush. In their native habitat, they use abandoned burrows and hollow trees to hide while they sleep or digest. In captivity, hiding spaces should be simulated, since they need several hideouts in their enclosures to feel safe. This ball python morph doesn't look very different from a normal ball python at first glance. However, they don't have the belly speckling of a normal ball python. It sometimes has a yellowish hue and checkered pattern along the edges. This morph also has a flaming pattern between the alien head markings. Several beautiful morphs come from breeding yellow belly ball pythons. With other types of pythons, snakes with that gene in their breeding are fairly common. Yellow belly ball pythons and combinations thereof may sometimes look like completely different species, yet they are ball pythons. These snakes are members of the Pythonidae family, along with other pythons. This species rolls into a ball when they feel threatened, giving them their common name. However, in Europe, they're often called royal pythons. It's an allusion to stories of rulers wearing these docile snakes as bracelets. Ball pythons have no shortage of predators in the wild. They're not overly large snakes, so even medium-sized predators may take advantage of them. Big cats, king cobras, mongooses, hyenas, and birds of prey may be among their predators. These beautiful snakes are medium-sized, non-venomous constrictors that grow to 4 to 6 feet long. Males tend to be shorter and thinner than females. While ball pythons do have a mouthful of sharp teeth, they're not big enough to do any real damage. They have vertical pupils and stripes on the side of their heads. Pythons are considered primitive snakes and have vestigial limbs near their cloaca. In the males, these are more pronounced, somewhat functional, and used during mating. A baby yellow belly ball python is small enough to hold in one hand. Although snakes are generally solitary animals, many pet yellow belly ball pythons become comfortable with their human. Some even seem to look forward to interactions with them. As young snakes, they may bite, but they calm down with gentle handling as they grow. Like other ball pythons, they sexually mature typically between 2 and 4 years of age. They can be mature, especially the males, a little earlier, but often the females need more time to develop enough body weight to support reproduction. About 2 months after mating, females lay 3 to 15 eggs in a secluded space and coil around them until they hatch 50 to 60 days later. In captivity, these snakes can live for 20 to 30 years, and possibly longer with proper care. In the wild, their life expectancy is a bit lower.